So hey everyone, welcome back to another train game devlog. This time we will again recap what happened last week. I messed up and didn't do a playtest, so we won't go over that, but we will still go over what I plan on doing next week. The main improvements for last week in my game were some train player feedback, some new orbs, and also some progress on overarching progression, which is currently still mainly on the design side. For the train player feedback, the two categories are low health and hit feedback. For low health, I created a vignette that will start to show up the more and more damage your train gets. And for the hit feedback, we now play a slight sound when the train gets hit, as well as a camera shake. The camera shake is something I really still want to experiment and also playtest, because currently I feel like it is quite jarring, but that is something for me to figure out. I also created a camera manager for camera shakes and a vignette. So if that is something you're interested in, I could also make a video about that, because I find it quite funny that Godot does not have a camera manager natively. Regarding the new orbs, I was able to do some background work, and orbs can now directly react to more general variables of the game. So I have a new orb that adds more damage the more scrap you currently have, and there's an orb that adds attack speed the slower your train. It sounded kind of fun at first, but actually I kind of really don't like it, so I will likely be reworking that. But in general, the system is very versatile, so I can change things quite quickly from now on. For the overarching progress, I concepted some buildings that can be placed in a town and be upgraded over the time of playing the game. These should be mainly to customize your train, both visually and from a gameplay side, but might also include at some point some other quests where, someone might give you a task to retrieve a specific orb during a run. So what are my plans for next week? I want to continue working on some new orbs, as the system now should allow me for a quicker iteration. Then another point is getting some of that global overarching progress actually in the game, that I have upgradable houses with resources. And another big one is that I want to take another look at the boss and make it a bit more visually interesting than just a line of towers that just floats in front of you. But with that was the update for this week. So as always, if you have any questions, feedbacks, or want to see something in more detail, throw them in the comments. And with that, see you next week.